Thank you. Voters in all 99 Iowa counties made their choice last night of who they think should be the next president. Iowans braced sub-zero temperatures to file into meeting halls, gyms, and churches in order to make sure their voice was heard.
And the results are in, and Iowa Republicans clearly sent a strong message. Take a look. ABC News projects former President Trump has won the caucus with 51% of the vote. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis won second with 21%, and just behind him, former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley with 19%. And businessman Vivek Ramaswamy came in fourth with 8% of the vote. And while the Iowa caucus might not have a lot of delegates compared to other states, but many say it sets the tone for the rest of the race for the White House. News 8's Jenna Webster has been covering the caucus all day yesterday, and now is very brave to get up early this morning to join us from Des Moines. Good morning, Jenna.
Good morning, Charles. Yeah, we've been here in Des Moines since yesterday, kind of tracking these results as they came in. The big story was going to be, obviously, Donald Trump. He was projected to win by a large margin coming into this. There was talk about, is he going to get above that 50% margin? Well, he did, winning by about 51% of the vote. This morning, I can tell you right now, looking at the GOP site, we're looking at about 110,000 votes from last night in the caucuses. You compare that to 2016, which was kind of that record turnout of 186,000. Was this, the very cold weather that was keeping more people home? Was it people knowing that Trump was going to be the winner? And there was kind of a little bit of frustration I saw on social media last night of just how early this race was called, predicted for Trump. People saying on social media that they were at their caucus site and they had not even cast their ballot yet when it was being called for Trump. But let's kind of look at some of the county by county breakdown as we're waking up this morning, because last night when I was here at 10 o'clock, they had the map pulled up behind me and it was all red, all 99 counties for Trump. Well, this morning, one of those counties has changed. Nikki Haley in Johnson County, where Iowa City is, beating Trump by one vote there. And you got to think for her campaign that's good news for them, that they can say, we are a competitor for Trump. We did beat him in one county, especially when she has that third place finish. As for DeSantis, he was the one who took second place. That was kind of the other big story, was who's going to compete for second. And his campaign, you could say they had a lot to lose from getting third. He has spent more time in Iowa than Trump and Haley combined. So when it comes to our counties, Scott, Clinton, Jackson, and Muscatine, obviously Trump was the winner there, but there Haley was in second place, by a long shot. Trump did have more than 50% of the vote in all our hometown counties. In Louisa, Des Moines, and Henry, it was DeSantis who came in second place there. We did have a chance to talk with Jeff Kaufman last night. He is the Iowa GOP chairman, and he spoke, just about how important these Iowa caucuses are. Take a listen.
To be real blunt with you, sometimes New Hampshire gets a little carried away. They'll say, you pick corn, we pick presidents. Well, that's not so. The 4 carve-out states are supposed to start the process. What that means is they don't pick the president. They give them a way, the contenders, those that want that spot, a way to carry their message to everyone.
Ramaswamy had more presence in the state.
Now, the other thing I should point out, there was one county where neither Haley nor DeSantis came in second. In Crawford County, it was Vivek Ramaswamy who came in second. Now, he did drop out of the race last night. He did end up endorsing Donald Trump. But let's talk about this delegate breakdown that each candidate has gotten. Now, of the 40 delegates that Iowa has, Trump is expected to get 20 of them. DeSantis, I believe 8, and Haley 7. Well, meanwhile, Ramaswamy's 3 will most likely, with his endorsement, go to Trump. But now it's off to New Hampshire next, where Trump is still in the lead there in the polls, but Haley is a little bit more competitive there. She's only trailing 13 points behind him, so we'll kind of see how things shake out there. Guys, back to you.
All right, News 8's Jenna Webster live for us in Des Moines. Jenna, thank you so much. And meanwhile, businessman Vivek Ramaswamy dropping out of the race last night after finishing in fourth place. The tech entrepreneur endorsed Donald Trump, saying that we need a, quote, America First candidate in the White House.